violence and other kind of violence.
Get away! I could be at work, at school, in my car, I can still get shot by the police, but I can get shot anywhere.
So it is what it is.
What's good, Shadow Realm? It's the Black Gen Z Mindset. Make sure you go ahead and like, comment, share, subscribe, and let's get into the video. All right, guys. So, man, today it's gonna be a rough one because we're going to hear a lot of things that make us angry, things that, you know, get us riled up. But it's gonna be the usual topic, okay? Which is the slaughter going on in Black America. But we are going to, at the end, you know, hear a perspective that we usually don't hear on this channel. You know, we've heard it a couple times, but the sheer truth and verbiage that is going to come from our final speaker today is it's going to be interesting. We're going to analyze it like we always do. But first, we have to talk about this headline here. More than 20 Georgia teens, children shot to death since the beginning of the year. Okay. Many of these teens, probably, if not all of them, I've done a story on. There aren't many that really slip past me. There are some. And if I do see some that did slip past me in this article, you know, I'm going to do a follow up. Okay. And see if we can get some of these cases solved. But more than 20 Georgia teenagers and children have been shot to death since the start of 2023, painting a stunning portrait of escalating gun violence among young people. The youngest victim was just 2 years old. Our partners at Channel 2 Action News have spoken to the families of multiple victims in Metro Atlanta, who are all now grappling with the unimaginable loss of a child. Now more than ever, many parents are pleading for the gun violence to stop. Here are some of the stories. April 8th, a 15-year-old was shot to death after a car drove by his home and fired bullets inside, according to the Macon Telegraph. Odysse Gore was taken to hospital where he died. April 7th, an 18-year-old Fayette County man was shot to death by his girlfriend's brother after the two got into a fight. Jeremiah McCray was from Noonan. I believe I did a story on him. Investigators said that during the confrontation between McCray and his girlfriend's brother, both men brought out guns before McCray was fatally shot. Yeah, that's wild. March 20th, a man is accused of shooting a 19-year-old to death in Augusta. Deputies said on Sunday around 1:20 a.m., Richmond County deputies were called to the McDonald's on Peach Orchard Road in reference to a shooting. When deputies arrived, they found a teen later identified as Daquantavius Proctor, 19, suffering from a gunshot wound. Damn, Daquantavius, bro. I mean, he never had a chance. Later that day, deputies found and arrested Xavier Hatcher, 23, for Proctor's murder. He's facing charges of aggravated assault, murder, possession of a firearm, or knife during a crime, and possession of a firearm by a convicted felon. Man, yeah, he's going down. March 14th, an 11-year-old girl was shot and killed when a stray bullet intended for someone else flew through her bedroom window, deputies said. The child has not been identified, and deputies have not said if anyone has been arrested. Hold on. All right, cool. March 9th, a 16-year-old boy was one of the two people shot and killed outside of a home in DeKalb County. The other victim was 22 years old. Neither victim has been identified. Wow, that's crazy. March 8th, an 18-year-old was shot in Savannah and died days later, according to WSAV-TV. Savannah police responded to reports of a shooting on March 5th on East 55th Street. Nazantia Phillips died on March 8th. So far, no one has been charged. Let's go back to March 9th, though. The 16-year-old boy One of two people shot and killed outside of a home in DeKalb County. I told you guys about DeKalb County. Okay, get out of DeKalb County, whatever you're doing. If you're listening to the sound of my voice, get out of DeKalb County. These super gremlins are on demon time. But yeah, DeKalb County is a no-go. I've done so many stories on DeKalb County. Decatur, okay. There are some other cities that I don't want to misspeak, but I can't just name off cities in DeKalb County like that. I ain't that thorough with it yet, but I do know Decatur. I do a lot of stories in Decatur. The other victim was 22 years old, and neither of them have been identified. So, what Kendrick Lamar say? Ain't nobody praying for me. Ain't nobody praying for these brothers, because ain't nobody said nothing about no missing Negroes, okay? So, hey, that one is very odd. March 6th, a 10-year-old boy was shot to death in his own bed on Monday morning after someone opened fire on his home as he slept, according to WMAZ. Sheriff Bill Massey identified him as Demarion Bird. Felony murder warrants were obtained for 39-year-old Rodracius. Damaris Stephens, or Rodracius. I'm thinking Rodracius. They're missing an O right there. If I was going to name my son Rodracius, I would have put Rodracious, but or it could be Rodracius. But I mean, like I said, bro never had a chance. I mean, as a black person, you really have to thank your parents for giving you a normal name. And I'm not saying that you can't have a extravagant name or a name that has some type of deeper meaning, but I don't know what sis was doing with Rodracius, man. That's wild. Rodracius Damaris Stevens. I mean, RDS. I don't know. That's a decent acronym. But anyways, he's going down for felony murder, or warrant. He has warrants. 39-year-old. And he shot a 10-year-old boy. Killed a 10-year-old boy. He killed a 10-year-old boy. I mean, woo. He was arrested and taken to jail. So he's off the street. The list goes on and on. If I had to do this story longer, I mean, this video would just be way too long, and I don't want it to be way too long. So guys, you can look into these. I've done a lot of these stories. I haven't done all of them, so I'm going to go back and look at some of those because, oh man, just the carnage going on in the community.
We have this just into our newsroom. Atlanta police say someone shot a 10-year-old. That child went to the hospital with a gunshot wound. We saw police along Woodlawn Avenue in northwest Atlanta. That's where they say it happened. Police say the boy was alert and conscious when paramedics arrived around 9 this evening. Detectives are now working to figure out how that shooting happened.
So, I mean, we have another 10-year-old boy shot just last night, right? It's getting spooky in the community. All right, northwest Atlanta. Atlanta has become unlivable, bro. You know what I'm saying? It really has. It's become unlivable. It's crazy. It's crazy.
A Fulton County grand jury has indicted the man accused of stabbing a woman to death, a 77-year-old in Buckhead. 23-year-old Antonio Brown was arrested in December.
AB, bro. I mean, he got the Adidas, the full package Adidas fit. I mean, did he jug that too? I mean, what are we blaming this on? Bro really stabbed a senior citizen and was just moving like it was nothing. Fully on camera. These super teen gremlins are on demon time. And what's gonna shock you guys is his plea. Okay? It's going to shock you. I mean, this one's going to be wild, y'all. I'm going to stay on this story, but we did the story initially. It was heartbreaking. What is going on? There's been a complete neglect in the community from the community. Okay, we ain't blaming it on nobody else right now. We gotta work within, but geez, bro, it is getting spooky.
A Fulton County grand jury has indicted the man accused of stabbing a woman to death, a 77-year-old in Buckhead. 23-year-old Antonio Brown was arrested in December. Atlanta police say he killed Eleanor Bowles at her home in the Paces West neighborhood after trying to steal her SUV. Brown has been indicted on 12 counts, including murder, aggravated assault, and robbery. Bowles' family remembering her as a precious, loving mother, grandmother, and friend.
Yeah, and this one is sad. But as you can see, the court enters a not guilty plea. So, let's read the story. The suspect accused of killing 77-year-old Buckhead woman appeared in front of a Fulton County Superior Court judge for his arraignment hearing Tuesday. AB waived the initial reading of the charges against him in court. Because of that, the court entered a not guilty plea on his behalf, which happens under Georgia law. So I guess it's a legalese thing. Either way, bro's finna get fried in the course of, I mean, if he's pleading not guilty and gonna take it to trial, take this shit to mother in trial, like Young Thug said, he's finna get toasted. But anyways, you know how they say, oh, 2 lives were lost on this day? No. 1 life was lost, and then, bruh crashed out.
He tried to rape her, and he threatened to kill her. Take a look at this surveillance video. Police say this man wearing a dark mask, multicolored shirt.
Not just a dark mask, a poo shiesty mask, poo shiesty mask, poo shiesty mask. I keep telling you, bro. I mean, I don't know what happened, but when I took that break, it heated up. The poo shiesty mask. I told you guys they're gonna start wearing poo shiesty masks in the spring and in the dead summer. It's gonna be 110 degrees in this hot Georgia sun, and bro's gonna be a long sleeve shirt and poo shiesty mask, bro. Avoid anybody in a poo shiesty mask. I mean, not only during the winter, but even during the summer, the spring, hell, the fall. I mean, it's year round with the poo shiesty mask now because they normalized it with the pandemonium. See where I'm getting at? Look, I've been telling y'all this stuff. Y'all have not listened. If you go to my catalog, I have an extensive catalog on how to, stay safe. Honestly, bro, because these super gremlins are on demon time.
Dark jeans and white sneakers attacked a woman and tried to rape her.
It's very scary.
It happened just before 7 in the morning on March 30th at Piedmont Road near Martina Drive in Buckhead.
Wow, Piedmont Road. That's a main street in the A. It's the main street. You see the bank?
Police say the woman saw the man approach her. The next thing she knew, they say, he was choking her from behind. Damn. Then police say he pulled out a knife and forced her down an alley.
And it doesn't matter what you wear or what you're doing. You're never safe. You always have to be seeing who's around you.
Police say the attacker repeatedly punched the victim. They say she fought back. Then police say he threatened to kill her.
It could happen at any moment to anyone.
Damn. Yeah, so a woman's worst nightmare is actually happening in the city of Atlanta. Getting jumped on and forcibly, raped, almost. It seems she fought for her life. You know what I'm saying? She fought for her life, bro. And shout out to her. You know, that's a strong woman right there. But, you know, honestly, this is going to start happening more and more. I mean, I don't know if bro was homeless. He probably was, but I've been telling y'all, these super horny gremlins are on demon time.
Layla Collins works nearby. She says just going about your daily life sometimes can be dangerous for women.
All right, guys. So the next story that I have is pretty much a PSA from APD, and they got some AI generated. It looks like, I don't know, this might actually be the sheriff, but it looks like some AI generated prompt or something. But they're basically telling you about the new trend of sliders. And no, these sliders are not mini burgers, okay? With the cheese and the pickles and, you know, a slight little piece of lettuce. Oh no, these sliders are different from the sliding that we've been talking about on this channel because there's so many different terms. And honestly, I think this would be closer to juggers than sliders, because they're actually like jugging and finessing into the whip and jacking the car. Damn, I forgot what it's called. I was listening to that Kodak Black song today. He said something about jacking a whip, jacking. I think that's jacking. Honestly, I think that's, if I'm not mistaken, that's jacking off. Like that, the term is jacking off, where they jack the whip and they get off with your whip. So I don't know, you know, I might have to ask, you know, Jack Boy or Kodak Black or one of them. Y'all can ask them. But I heard it in a rap song, and this is what's happening now. They're, you know, waiting, creeping at the Quick Trip. I told you they'd be hanging out at the gas station, bruh. I mean, if you're not going about your business at the gas station, you're suspicious, honestly. And it's really nothing that anybody can do to stop it, because you say something to them, you know, you're liable to get shot in the face, honestly. Or they're gonna pull out their phone and say you're being racist. So it's just too much politics. So the employees, they're just like, hey, whatever, we're just doing our job at this point, and they're just hoping they're not getting robbed. And that's really how it is. But you know, y'all don't want to listen. It is what it is. Go to the Quick Trips in the A. You just saw Shorty almost got, you know, finessed on Piedmont Road. She almost got great, bro. And it's getting way worse. Obviously, I feel like a lot of politicians have put their heads in the sand when it comes to this. Obviously, we know who's in power in the A. All right. And you know, I support the secession of Buckhead, because at least there has to be some safe haven. But either way, it still doesn't solve the issue. But let's get into the PSA, guys. Be aware. I'll break it down.
I'm Officer Steve Avery with the Atlanta Police Department, and I want to talk to you today about a crime that is unfortunately on the rise in our city and throughout the region. These crimes have been dubbed slider crimes, and they happen when a thief slides into your vehicle to steal the vehicle itself or to steal the valuables inside of it.
So he's saying they're slider crimes, okay? They slide into the whip and boom, steal the valuables or steal the vehicle itself. I honestly think they got that term wrong, but we'll go with it. Look out for these super gremlins, these super sliding gremlins on demon time. Because what we know sliding to be is like sliding on ops. You know, you're actually using a firearm to slide bullets, I guess, into your ops residence or their location. But this type of sliding is different as far as what the police are calling it. I think they got it wrong, honestly. I really do. But hey, who am I?
These crimes often happen at gas stations, convenience stores, and other parking lots where people are focused on their day-to-day errands.
Dang.
Slider crimes can
She got straight finessed.
happen in the blink of an eye, but there are steps that you can take to reduce your chances of becoming a victim. First and foremost,
this is what I do at the gas station. I have the strap on me when I'm pumping gas. You know, I got a truck, so I'm standing on the little joint I got a high point, you know what I'm saying? And I'm just, boom, posted up. Because I stay in the A, so it's like, I'm posted up. I'm looking around, boom. That's how I'm rocking.
Always lock your car and turn it off when you step outside of it for any reason or length of time at all. That means if you're pumping gas, putting air in your tires, or dropping into a convenience store for a pack of gum, lock your car. If you have a vehicle with keyless entry or a push start ignition, be mindful that your key fob allows any criminal to unlock your doors and start your car. Never leave your key fob inside of your vehicle, and know the distance your key fob is operable from your car so you can keep a close eye on it. Always be mindful of your surroundings. Watch out for suspicious individuals lurking nearby for no apparent purpose.
Yeah, I mean, arm yourselves, honestly. All this goofy stuff, look, bruh, they really need to tell you what to do. So when you're at the gas station, you get a high point. If you got a car, it is what it is. You can't really get a high point. But what I like to do, you know, I'm pumping the gas. I latch it so that it's automatic. I probably just run a 25 or 30 real quick. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to fill nothing up. I'm just trying to go 25, 30. You know what I'm saying? I use it as I need, honestly, unless I'm going to go on a long trip. But, and I don't want to spend that much time at the gas station. So I'm posted up, got the strap, looking around, head on a swivel. You know what I'm saying? Now, I'm not like open carrying, even though you can open carry, but, you know, a little concealed, chilling. And that's how you got to rock with it, honestly. It really is, bruv. Otherwise, you're going to get slid on.
Hang up your phone and pay attention to the tasks at hand. Criminals love to prey on people who are distracted. Finally, never try to confront a slighter suspect. We find that some of them are armed and they're willing to use violence to get away. Instead, if you're able, get a good description of the suspect and call the police immediately. Together, we can help curb slighter crimes and make Atlanta safer.
Yo, what's good, BGZM News 17 family? I'm at the corner of Jesse Jackson and Marcus Garvey, and I got some bad news for you. As you can see, I lost my job. I'm out here living in cardboard boxes outside of boarded up vacant homes. YouTube said I'm done getting money out here in these streets. They even took my funky ass suit. So anything right now would help. So go ahead and hit that Cash App, hit that PayPal, hit that GoFundMe, hell, cop the merch. Or if you want to make the long-term commitment to the Jinquavius Jackson Fund, join the Patreon so that I can continue to put out top-notch content each and every day. Also, check out the Rumble, where there is absolutely no censorship. Link in the description box below.
Hey, yo, ain't that nigga Jinquavius? Yo, I recognize.
No, that's not me no more.
Hey, yo, run your pocket.
Y'all killing me with this shit.
Do the opposite of Antonio Brown and take
What
all your
more do you want from me?
All right, guys. So, woo. It is getting toasty out here in the community, as we have seen. I gave you guys, what was that, 25 minutes worth of just straight content that's going on in Atlanta. I could have got more stories, but you know, I made you guys aware of what's going on, what you need to do to protect yourself. And now we have this white football coach who records and shares his own racist rant about hanging black people in Atlanta. Now, this dude, he's not a Georgia football coach, even though he got the lanyard and the national championship paraphernalia. He's not a Georgia football, or he's not the University of Georgia football coach. I don't know where he coaches, but he does have some, I mean, he got audacity to be saying what he says, which I'm going to show you guys, which we're going to break down. And there are going to be some things that he says that are going to be offensive. I'm going to warn you guys already if you're sensitive. And there are going to be some things that he says that are false. And then there are going to be some things that he says that are true. And we at BGZM News 17 Black Gen Z Mindset, aka Jen Quavius Jackson, we're going to break this down. Okay? We're going to break this down. All right? So let's see. It says, obviously, in the caption, in today's episode of Audacity is at an all-time high. I guess he's a football coach in the state of Georgia. I don't know who he coaches for, but he's not a University of Georgia football coach. Just want to make that disclaimer. And Georgia coach and trainer filmed his own racist rant, sent in now viral video clips. His name's Mark Taylor, the owner of Speed Edge Sports. He's under fire after posting several videos online of him making deplorable remarks about Atlanta residents, even saying he'd get someone to hang black people in the city. So let's listen to what he actually said, and we're going to break it down.
Homeless ones on the street. Every restaurant looking in here is black. Every car beside them is black. They can have Atlanta. It used to be a fun place to come to up here.
That man said they can have Atlanta. Now, to be fair, there are a lot of different ethnicities of homeless people. You know, obviously the majority of them are going to be from the community. But, you know, to be fair, I mean, today I seen some, I saw like two homeless. I don't know. I mean, they were like white, I guess, but they was dirty as hell and they was digging in the trash. I mean, they weren't doing anything violent, but they was doing some lewd things, which I won't describe on this channel because obviously they're going to, I mean, I'm already demonetized, but they're going to do whatever in their power to, you know, destroy this video's outreach. But so like the video. But anyways, man, I mean, this is what the community is driving people. Is driving people to this point, honestly, and it's sad. But man, he said he's done with Atlanta. He said they can have it.
They can have this place right here and stuff. Ain't no way. No way. Just need to. There's your. Yeah. Well, it was just a sign up there. Had Obama and all them on there and stuff, man. So, yeah, it's all that's up here. That's all that's up here, man. And stuff is just crap. Yeah. Yeah. You and Borf need to come up here and go hunting. Yeah. And stuff, man.
Woo! He's going in now. Once he starts talking that talk, whew. I mean, you lost me. You lose me with the violence, but what I will say, man, Atlanta is in a crisis right now. It really is, and that's the truth. And if you have eyes and you can see, you see what's going on. I've showed you what's going on. We do plenty of stories in Atlanta, and I know people in the Instagram comments, because I'm posting these on Instagram too. I know people in the Instagram comments go, "Oh, did you this, you that?" Look, man, we trying to save the city, but you know, the city is driving people to this point, and it's gotten really bad. I mean, that Eleanor Bowles story was just horrible. Bro is pleading non-guilty, so he's gonna get fried if, you know, he actually gets convicted. And but that's a whole nother story, which we'll keep up with that. But there's a lot of different stories, man. The Thomas Arnold story on the Beltline, man, that one resonated. And then that other guy, I forgot his name, but he got deleted in Buckhead, in a very nice area, and they were just trying to jack his truck. The two dudes, they took it across the South. You know what I'm saying? It's been so many different stories, and it's just getting to the point where I definitely think that you are going to see some of this blatant, just outright fed up. And he probably meant everything that he said, and he probably didn't. You know, at the same time, he just talking crap. So I mean, he's obviously gonna. Well, I don't know. He might get support for his business. I don't know. He might get canceled. Who knows? But let's listen to the rest of it. You got to say. I'm sorry. I keep stopping it.
Ain't nothing here, dog. Ain't nothing but blacks up here. That's all it is. Atlanta's done gone down, man. Just gone. Bro, look at this nigga trying to pull out in front of me right here.
Woo! Yeah, he's going hard. Oh, he's going all the way. Wow. I mean, this dude, he probably been off that. He probably been off that. Yo, that's wild.
Look at the nigga. Homeless ones on the street trying to pull out in front of me right here. Hey, did you see that tree right there? Yeah. Did you see that tree right there? Roe will hang you from that tree.
Woo!
Yeah.
Yeah, bro's going absolutely nuts right now. And he posted it, so obviously he's gonna get canceled. He's not wrong about Atlanta going down though, and that's the sad truth. But he definitely was always off that. What the hell? I guess the girl.
Bro, look what she got me. Look what she got me. $129. Look at that. Nice. Look at this nice jacket. Laid out here on the bed for me. Nice. Columbia. Yeah. Columbia, yeah. Yeah. Look, got the Glock by the bed. Hey, let me go. Room service.
This is one of them old country southern. Lord have mercy. What is he trying to be, a social media personality? I guess he's going full racist social media personality. That's wild.
I need y'all niggas to bring me some chicken wings.
Damn.
2 hoes.
2?
A red bone and a white girl.
Damn, he said a chicken wing and 2 hoes. Yo, is this supposed to be a comedy skit? Because I'm actually kind of laughing now. Damn, I mean, look, as far as the violence, you know, he's totally off base. Obviously, denounce it, whatever. But I mean, he slick good, like with the accent and with the. He might just go full-fledged social media personality, like straight racist uncle type shit. I don't know.
Yeah, I want the white girl. Roe gonna try the red bone. No, Borf ain't coming. Yeah, he was here and everything. He make him leave. He make the red bone. You're trying to pull out in front of me right here.
I'm dead.
He don't do that and everything. So I tried that one time at the house. Yeah, just Roe. Yeah, cause he probably do it, and he probably gonna throw out we on the 14th floor. He probably throw her out the window when he done with her. Yeah, cheap rate. He don't do that and everything. So I tried.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie, that's wild. Hold on. I gotta look into this guy honestly, because I don't know if this is a comedy skit or what. But yeah, look, man, I thought he was gonna start dropping some real bars or something. But I think he's really just trying to be funny, honestly. Obviously, we don't support the message and all that kind of stuff. But he slick got me with the 2 red, or he said the chicken wing and 2 hoes. I ain't gonna cap. But it's almost like he's using the hard R, like, ninjas be using the ninja word. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's really what it sounds like to me. But maybe we can find more information on him. Let me see if I can find maybe a social media profile or something. All right, guys. So I did some digging, and I guess he actually, he might actually be a coach, but I don't think I think he's more of a fan, maybe a donor, something like that. He's getting all this backstage access. Obviously, you see him here with Jalen Hurts. Looks probably more like a fan, though. But I guess he was coaching as well. They're saying, or he's saying in his profile pic, he studied at University of Georgia. master's degree at Mercer, lives in Byron, Georgia, from Warner Robins. You know, I'm not trying to dox him, but, you know, people, I guess they're trying to put his information out there. It is what it is. I'm just trying to figure out who he actually coached for. But because now he's getting cozied up with Alabama, looks like a conflict of interest, okay? And, you know, I think this was just a cameo. Hey, Jalen Hurts, let me take a picture with you. Coach Saban, let me take a picture with you. You know what I'm saying? Like, he one of them. He's really just a fan, honestly. Just like what do they call it? A drunk, obnoxious Georgia fan? I mean, obviously not Georgia fans. Most Georgia fans aren't going to be wilding like he was wilding, but they might have the accent. Okay. Anyways, so yeah, they're going crazy on him on Facebook. Let's see. It says, well, looks, we found good old Roe and Borough, the guys good old Mark Taylor was referring to in his videos. What? I don't really know exactly what they're talking about, but here's the full video, the hose video. Actually, let's watch this because I ain't gonna lie.
Try the red bone.
Oh shit.
No, Borf ain't coming. Yeah, he was here.
I hate how Facebook does that. I ain't gonna lie. He see that skit video on the phone. That shit was kind of funny. Anyways, let's watch.
Got the Glock by the bed.
Glock by the bed.
Here we go.
Wow, this man's wild.
Room service. Y'all need y'all niggas bring me some chicken wings.
Damn.
2 hoes. A red bone and a white girl. Y'all want the white girl? Roe gonna try the red bone.
Oh, dude.
No, Borf ain't coming. Yeah, he was here and everything. He make them leave. He make the red bone leave. Yeah, he don't do that and everything. So I tried that one time at the house. Yeah.
Look, guys, we don't condone the message of Coach Mark Taylor, but I ain't gonna lie. This skit part was kind of funny. He must have been high, drunk, all types of throwed to just throw it all away for a social media post. Like I said, he might even start a he got to take the Georgia stuff off though. He got to take the dog stuff off. I ain't gonna cap. But, you know, it's wild, bro. It's wild. But, you know, obviously Atlanta has gone through the crapper, but I did want to do this story because I didn't even watch the video. I didn't even know it was going to be funny. I mean, it is kind of funny, honestly. But he was being very disrespectful. But, you know, there have been some people on the Communitas side who has kind of had that same sentiment. You know, I've seen plenty of videos where people in the Communitas were saying similar things to what he was saying about, you know, people in the black community. So it definitely goes both ways. Obviously, it hurts more. It hurts more coming from a white man than like, and I'm sure it hurts white people if a black person said, you know, hey, we're going to hang you or we're going to shoot you in the face or something like that. But this skit, honestly, it is funny. And you can't deny the sequence. Got the Glock on the bed or got the Glock on the bed. Did he say on the bed or on the nightstand or something? But either way, the way he picked up the phone, and he's just brazen with the hard R. But like I said, he does say it how he does say it with the hard R, but he does say it real fluid and as if it's just a normal thing for him, like we say it in the community. I'm not gonna lie. Let's listen up.
Got the Glock by the bed.
Glock by the bed.
Here we go. Room service. Y'all need y'all niggas bring me some chicken wings, 2 hoes, a red bone and a white girl. Y'all want the white girl? Roe gonna try the red bone.
Who?
No, Borf ain't coming. Yeah, he was here and everything. He make them leave. He make the red bone leave.
What?
Yeah, he don't do that and everything. So I tried.
He said he made the red bone leave. I'm dead.
That one time at the house. Yeah, just Roe. Yeah. He probably do it, and he probably gonna throw out we on the 14th floor. He probably throw her out the window when he done with her. Yeah, cheap rate.
He said cheap rate.
Atlanta. Atlanta, Nigger Town. Woo! Got me a nice new jacket.
Damn, he went crazy on the end. I didn't even see the end, but yeah. Besides the hard R on the end, I ain't gonna lie, it was kind of funny. That was wild though. So basically they're saying, oh man, wow, they done picked up all types of articles on him. Yeah, he wild. So he's got a checkered past. Obviously, you know, they're, you know, Facebook and all this kind of stuff, they're doing enough exposing him and stuff. Hold on, so let's see. Somebody shared this with me. Sharing is caring. Seems dude always been a problem. Mark Taylor, the former teacher at Northside Middle School and a former track and field coach at Warner Robins High School, was banned from Houston County in 2009 as the verdict of a court case where his fiance pressed charges for stalking. He was convicted of 3 counts of aggravated assault. His ban was lifted early by Judge George Nunn in 2016. His previous criminal record includes domestic violence, harassment, and intimidating a witness. He is just one of many who have these feelings about the African American community. Yet his record shows that he is aggressive. Is this someone that you would want to train your kids? I mean, was he actively training kids though? Sorry guys, this one is going to be a long one. We're already 45 minutes in. Woo, man, this is deep. A former Warner Robins teacher and coach who is on probation for stalking his former fiance and his banishment from Houston County lifted Friday a year early. So he got his banishment lifted a year early. And that was in 2009. 5 years probation for stalking, which, I mean, that it kind of seems appropriate, right? A former Warner Robins teacher and coach was sentenced Monday on 5 years probation. Okay, we don't need to read all that. So okay, those are just articles of the charges. So yeah, this dude is definitely off one. Not gonna lie, that skit was funny. Besides the hard R, obviously. But you can't watch that and not laugh. I'm not gonna lie, you really can't. So they're exposing a lot about him. I guess this dude is giving his take. I mean, you know, he's just a drunk. It's really not that deep, honestly. That's kind of what I would expect from like a super drunk, crazy Southern. But I mean, there are a lot of Southern guys who have that same accent and they're not like racist. I mean, they might use the hard R in a heat of the moment, but it's not in their regular lexicon, right? So let's see. Central Fellowship Christian Academy equipping students to impact their. So I guess he just got dropped. Oh wow! I allowed my son 2 sessions with him. Wow. So we got Shayla Chantel saying she gave her sons to the slave master. Damn. I allowed my son 2 sessions with him. My hair stood up on my arms the second session. I don't fool with Mark Taylor. Then he came for me on a post a few years ago, and he thought I was going to back and forth with him. No, little man. I'm not wasting my time on you, bruh. I had an honest review about him, and I stood on it. I watched him the whole time. Something was not right. We are off him fast. We never returned. I never found a trainer I could trust for my son, unfortunately. Well, I mean, she should have sent her to me with the Reclaim Your Throne Elite D1 training course. You could, I mean, your son would have been whipped into shape, but I always advise, you know, for a trainer, you send your son to a guy who's done it. Like for a coach of a football team, yeah, you might have some old white dude, honestly, some super fat old white dude, and he just knows schemes and defense and all that kind of stuff. But for a trainer, you really want a guy who's actually in shape and then a guy who's done it before. But he's just fine. Stop being blind on this for the sake of probably going to the NFL or whatever school. If he was given NFL promises, that's wild. Don't sell your soul or your sons for this. Let God's will be what you stand on, and find someone with integrity, skill set, and love for children, no matter the color. I knew one day he'll be exposed. There was no need for me to smear him. Thank you, God, for discernment. Okay, if my truth offends anyone, you can delete and block me, and I'll be just fine with it, baby. There's another big business owner in this area that'll be next. Open your eyes and stop letting your children be everywhere just because they want to go. Yeah, that is true. You got to know who you're sending your kids with. Central Fellowship Christian Academy, it says, we are shocked by the recent videos from Mark Taylor that have circulated on social media. We give no room for racism. With this said, people have associated Mark Taylor with our ministry, and that is an error. He is neither an employee or of Central Fellowship Christian Academy nor a member of Central Fellowship Baptist Church. He has rented a portion of our facility to train athletes who are typically from schools in our local area. This is why our address is listed at the business address for his training company. That relation has ended effective immediately in Christ CFCA Board of Directors. So they cut ties. He was using their training facilities and trying to run, I guess, a training business. Speed, Edge, and Sports, I guess, is his joint. Let's see. Speed, Edge, and Sports. So this is his thing. What it say? Had to bring my banners home with the names of everyone who has signed scholarships or went on to the NFL, MLB, or NBA. Got to update and print new ones since I've got 18 signing this year. Speed, Edge, Sports. Uh-oh. Let's see who's on this list. Does anybody know Bryson Williams, South Carolina State, Leonard Goolsby, Tennessee, Randy Banks, Jason Julian, Randy Hall? Can anybody confirm he did work with these athletes? We got Tusculum, Mario King, Patrick King, Lamar Scott. I ain't trying to put these brothers on blast, but that's interesting. USC, Kyle Moore. Does anybody? I don't recognize any of the names, bro, honestly. Valdosta State. He got a lot from Valdosta State. Marlon Adams. Eli Williams. Emma Williams. That sounds like a woman. Or it could be a woman. I don't know. Okay. So, I mean, I guess he was actually really doing business. Of course, he makes comments about good Christian values to people like him. The only good Christians are white. Okay, people in his comment section clowning him. I hope all your college and pro connections disassociate themselves with you. Sad part, you had kids and parents of color supporting you. Yeah, did he though? Do y'all think he's capping, or because it looks like he was probably fanned out, and he's got his number, his email, the address of. Obviously. Oh, so damn, he was in the facilities. Woo! I mean, could he be a fan? Could he be a donor? Trey Hill never trained there while at UGA. We trained with him our 10th grade year, and once we figured you out, we stopped. Okay, so that's it looks like some family to Trey Hill. Damn. Woo, that's crazy. You are going down, Mark Taylor. The world knows about you. The only time certain white people like us is when it comes to sports, which is something they can make a profit off of. Oof. Yeah, I mean, a lot of this is there's truth in all of this. In all of it, you know. Doug Palmer says, now say those things that you said on the video to Trey Hill's face. I'd love to watch his reaction. So they're basically insinuating that Trey Hill is supposed to pummel Mark Taylor because of his usage of the hard R ninja word. And I don't think that would be conducive to a healthy discussion. Obviously, people are going to have a emotional reaction and want to put hands on him, which if he does get hands put on him, then, you know, obviously it's going to be funny. It's kind of like what happened to 6ix9ine. But then also when you see what happened to 6ix9ine, it's like you're beating up a defenseless person. And then I'm not going to say that I would have like any pity if somebody punched him in the face for saying what he said. But I think that the brother Trey Hill would be above that, and I think that he would rise above it, you know, and I think he would be able to control his emotions, you know. That's what I believe. I honestly can't wait for all of these athletes to denounce and embarrass you. Okay, so this is getting real deep. So this actually turned out to be a good story, like all this on the fly. So there you have it. Wow, so he's saying he played at UGA. Ooh, that must have been a while ago. So, I mean, he was touting like he had a lot of accolades. I don't know when he posted this. Okay, he posted this January 29th. I think this was planned and orchestrated. It looks like he's fanned out more than ever. Signing day coming up. He might have had like 1-2 sessions with like a lot of different athletes though. I ain't even gonna lie. He really could have. I mean, it's easy if you're promoting yourself. Congratulations to one of my guys getting an offer from FSU. Woo! Okay, so he putting dudes out here. Oh, wow. So the comments going crazy. One of your guys, really? I thought you didn't like black people. You certainly didn't like Atlanta. Racists, do not leave your kids with this pathetic excuse of a man. Boom, boom, bap. So people going in. But does he know you think his family community should be hunted? Yeah. So everybody's going in with their little videos. Let's see. Come train where champions train. Yo, I mean, this is wild. It looks like he might have really been training. And he's got all the paraphernalia on. Wow, man. Definitely sad to see though, for sure. It's sad to see how deep he had gotten into the organization. And we all have our complaints with the community, and we've all been brought to a point with the community. Okay. However, you know, we got to rise above it. Obviously, we go in, we like to have fun on this channel, and we like to expose the super gremlins, but you know, at the same time, we have to at least bring him to the altar and, you know, issue some accountability. You know, I'm not saying anybody do anything to him, but I mean, he exposed himself. I think this might have been planned. He's obviously got his bread, so he doesn't give a... to me, it looks like he probably got his bread and he don't give a damn no more. Oh, wow. Great visit at Alabama with the guys. Wow. So he was deep. And he got Alabama paraphernalia. Now he rocking Georgia. Maybe he's trying to like... I don't know. Could this be an inside job type thing? Like, did Nick Saban send him on a dummy mission to? Because he got all he was in the Alabama locker room. Now he just automatically switched up to Georgia when Georgia's winning. What's going on here? I think he was more of an Alabama guy, and then he went to Georgia, and is trying to, you know, ride the coattails in Georgia now. But I don't know. I could be wrong. Oh, well, oops. So he actually took a picture with Vince Dooley. It looks like he might have season passes, season tickets. Yo, dude. Yeah, man. I voted for the GOAT, Herschel Walker. So he voted for Herschel, so, you know, I guess he hates Atlanta, obviously, but he voted for Herschel. On the sideline at number 3 Tennessee with my guys and head coach Josh Hoppel. So he's coaching at all these different schools. Damn. Here we go with Peyton Manning. And here is him between the hedges at Georgia. Wow, that is crazy. Yeah, that's wild. That's wild, bro. Okay, so... what have we learned here? Obviously, bro's gonna get canceled. It's OV for him. It's OV for him. Damn. He with the what is the linebacker coach? I forgot his name, but he actually coached me too when I was there. But yeah, I forgot his name. But damn, yeah, he did have access. He had access. He was there. Wow, dang. Well, damn. This is wild. No, not the buses. So what is he? Is he just like some old rich white dude, a booster or something?
Come bringing these guys to Georgia today. Got 5 guys here, and also get them exposed, get them recruited, get them looked at, see how we do.
I guess he just said F it, and I don't know, man. This is wild though, because he was deep in. A coach like this, at first I was questioning his credentials, but either he got a lot of money and is paying to get in these positions, or I don't know. He's got an extensive history, and obviously he had his legal issues, but wow. Damn.
And then also
I don't know if he's like a booster or something. This music, obviously we can't have the music. Wow. Woo. Yeah, he was deep. He was deep. He just threw it all away. Wow, man. I mean, go Dogs, but damn. Woo. Let's see. It said, I've been telling y'all this forever. I know these coaches personally, and I talk with them. They look at everything: grades, attendance, tardies, ISS, attitude, and commitment. Please listen to me. Don't bail because you can't start. Outwork them. Do extra in the weight room. Come train here and separate from average. Stay committed to where you are. That's life. Wow. Straight from Nick Saban's mouth. If your high school player is transferring to 2 to 3 different schools, I don't want them. They don't want to overcome adversity. Wow. So you have Rachel Shondell Roberts going. She's going on every post. But yeah, he had access. He was definitely coaching. Wow. He got 8-year-olds out here today, middle school, high school, college, and NFL athletes out here regularly. Today we resistance train. So they running with the tires. They running with the tires. Dang. Some of them are getting worked by that tire. Dude. Oh, wow, man. Coach's Kitchen is excited to have several catering events. Damn, he just threw it all away. He threw it all away, man, because to be a coach this deep, to be a coach this deep, I mean, you do have to have pretty deep access, and probably making good money doing the training. Damn, that's messed up, though. That's messed up. Oh, man. But anyways, we beat this. We beat this like a dead horse, okay? Oh, man. Hold up. All right. So, yeah, he definitely had access. He definitely was coaching. Guys, let me know what you think in the comment section below. This one was wild, I'm not gonna lie. This is probably the only video that I have the stamina to do today. But wow, I mean, woo, that okay. So the skit was kind of funny, besides the hard R, but the all that other stuff, man. This dude is wilding, and it's crazy that he was just so deep. So deep. Let me know what you think in the comments, guys. But I mean, one thing that he was right about, Atlanta is definitely a fallen city.
Gang violence and other kind of violence.
Guess what? I could be at work, at school, in my car, and I can still get shot by the police. I can get shot anywhere.
So it is what it is.